What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph! I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, we are reacting to some more Pearl Jam. Woohoo! We're gonna keep on riding that Pearl Jam train, boy. Hey, it's what you guys want to hear. I'm taking all your suggestions into account here, trust me. So, Shad S wanted me to react to this tune. This is Pearl Jam with their tune Garden. This is the studio recording. I have absolutely no idea what this song is, what this song is about. I have no clue. I understand this came off their first album, 10, I think the name of the album is. That could be, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. So, this was posted by Javier Estrada, and this video has 3.91 million views. It'll get you there. So I'm ready to jump into this. I've been having a good experience with Pearl Jam lately, so let's do this. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Pearl Jam Garden. Let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Of the eye, so misleading. The reflection of the soul, cautiously quick. I don't question her existence. I just question our modern need.
Like those harmonies. Okay, time out real quick. Before I forget, those harmonies were really well done, and I'm going to tell you why I really like those harmonies anyway. You have the harmony come in and it swells up, and then the harmony keeps going, but it slightly fades. But while it's being maintained, the vocal line, the lead vocal line, comes out of the harmony and continues on its own path. Like it leaves the harmony behind, but the harmony is still prominent, it's still present. That's really cool. I love that effect. That is a fantastic effect. Oh, that was nice. That was nice. So far, so good. So far, so good. Let's keep going.
After all is done, and we're still alone, I won't be taken. And I'll go with my hands behind.
See those harmonies.
I will walk with my face lost.
See what I mean? There's the harmony.
With my shadow flying into your garden store.
yeah. Getting dirty with those vocals right there. That was awesome. Nice. Very tastefully done, too. I hate it when people take vocals and they make them dirty just to make them dirty, and there's no rhyme or reason for it. When the vocal calls for it, though, and it just fits and it's tastefully done, oh, it's so good. Really well done right there. I love the fact that Jeff Ament's bass is front and center in the mix. It is actually being put over the guitars, and the melody is almost being carried by the bass. I love that. That does not happen enough, in my opinion. But when it does happen, it's special. So I'm kind of glad of the fact that I wish it would happen more often, but it's one of those paradoxes where you wish something would happen more often, but you're glad it doesn't, because when it does happen, it's more special. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, right? You know what I mean. I know you know what I mean. It's the same thing here. Really well done, too. And I love his tone. I love that bass tone. Let's keep going. Guitar solo, yes. Ooh. Just a little vibrato. Shake it. The pickup flicks, yeah. Okay. Love that guitar solo. There was so much going on there that he was doing. Oh my God. Between the vibrato, the slight vibrato in the strings, the slight bends, I have a feeling it sounded like, it almost sounded like instead of bending the string, it almost felt like he was bending the neck. Like he was grabbing the headstock and holding the guitar against his body and bending the neck, which is awesome. Love that. There was a part after the first two lines where it sounded like he actually was taking his guitar and shaking it, because I could hear the coils and the springs in the back of the guitar that work the tremolo system and help support the bridge. I could hear the springs vibrating, and that's awesome. Eddie Van Halen was notorious for working with those springs and stuff, getting some really unique sounds out of that. And he was I could tell he was shaking it. And then the other thing he did that I really loved, he held that one chord, and he held it for a while, and he was just flicking the pickup selector switch, just rapidly back and forth. He probably has an up and down switch. He was just flicking up and down, so it kept flipping back and forth between the pickups. Randy Rhoads used to be notorious for doing that too. Man, there was a lot in that guitar solo. He was paying homage to a lot of different people in that guitar solo. I heard some Hendrix, Stevie Ray Vaughan. Oh man, just oof. I even heard to some extent, I even heard a little B.B. King. Just a little. But I kind of got that feeling. Another guitar player I also heard, I think he heard a little bit of, I'm not a very well-known guitar player in the rock world, but in the jazz community, he's pretty well respected. A gentleman by the name of Mike Stern. I kind of felt that feel from him, especially on the, like the shaking of the guitar. Mike Stern's known for that too. It had that kind of a feel to it. I can't explain it, but I got vibes from many different guitar players in that solo. Really cool solo. Let's keep going. That descending vocal line. Oh. Whoa. 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 Everybody's showing off now. You got, I don't know if you're listening with earphones or not. Hopefully you are. Because if you're not listening with earphones, you're missing some magic here, okay? If you're listening through speakers, you're missing some magic. Let me tell you what I'm hearing. In my right ear, I got the guitar line. I got the lead guitar. I'm pretty sure that's Mike. Anyway, I'm hearing the lead guitar in the right. Now all of a sudden, here comes the other guitar player in the left playing a counter line that complements the lead line. So out of nowhere, it just suddenly faded in out of nowhere. It was great. Drums are going well. Vocal line, that descending vocal line, haunting. Love that. Wow, there is a lot going on here. A lot. Oh man. All right, we gotta finish this. I want to go back. You know what? Screw it. My show. We're going back. I don't care. Listen, hey, I don't care. We're gonna go back. Look. We cannot pretend like that amazingness didn't just happen. We just can't do that. We can't let that go. We gotta give that another look. Listen and see if you hear the same things I'm hearing. Right ear, lead guitar line. Bass is going and guitar is going. There it is. Along with the lead. Man. It's still going. They just fade it. That's so good. The long fade. Wow. A lot of layers. Lot to absorb, but all good. All good. Well, there you go, folks. That was Pearl Jam with Garden. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Wow. Thoughts. Okay. A lot of complexities in this tune. Never thought I would ever say that about a Pearl Jam song. There was a lot going on in this song. There was... I don't even know where to start. Start from the ground up, I guess. Start with drums and bass. Always start with drums and bass. So, drums and bass, great job. I love how they brought Jeff Amet's bass in forward into the mix, so that Jeff's bass was like the actual bass was actually carrying the melody to some extent. It was like I wouldn't say it was the heart and soul of the song, but it was definitely up in the front. So I love that. Drums had a great mix to it, especially the cymbals. The cymbals had. I don't know if they were using a compressor on the cymbals or what, but the cymbals sounded a little, I don't want to say dampened, but they didn't sound as bright. And in a song like this, I don't think you want them to sound bright. I like how they were mixed. I liked how they really mixed the cymbals well in that. Okay, next up with guitars. The guitar tones were great. The guitar sound was great. I really loved the guitar solo. And what happened after the solo, the outro of the song, where you had Mike McCready in one ear, in the right ear doing the lead line, and then the other guitar player doing a counter line that meshed up with it. It was great. It was the fact that the guitar players were playing that in the first place was great. And then kudos to the engineer for panning it so one guitar isolated right, other guitar isolated left. That was fantastic. Well done. And then there's Eddie's vocals, who, as always, delivered. As always. I mean, his vocal style fit this song perfectly. He brought a certain roughness to the vocal style. His range was maintained really well. Tonality was good. Pitch was good. I cannot say enough how impressed I am with the fact that he's able to sustain a note without vibrato. Just overall, it was a great tune. It was a great tune. Now, mind-blowing? Kind of was, actually. Oh my God! This might be the first studio recording I give them a 9 on. I don't know. Let me think about it. On a scale of 1 to 10,
Tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock.
do I give them the 9?
Yes, this is the greatest moment in my life.
Yeah. I'm going to give him a 9, but it's going to be a low one. I'm going to give that a 9.1. 9.1. I feel good with that score. Let me tell you why. Just the fact of the guitar playing alone was enough to send this over the top. Okay, so you have the two guitar players blending well, playing complementary lines to each other within a well-structured song. And the engineer had enough foresight to pan right and left for each guitar, which I always love when they do that. Big bonus points for putting Jeff Amit's bass up in the forefront of the mix. I cannot say enough how pleased I was with that happening. For me, it made the song special. Drums were very tastefully done. Like I said, in the mix, the cymbals, they put some sort of a dampening effect on them. I don't know if it was a compression or what, or maybe they just, mixed with the EQ enough to take away some of the brightness, but the cymbals weren't crashy and bright. They were more subdued, but they were still present and they still had their accents. And of course, Eddie Vedder's vocals always deliver in the studio. He's very clean, very, very clean. But he had the roughness in the right places. He had great tone, great vowel formation in his mouth and his throat. I mean, great intonation, great everything. I mean, there wasn't really anything about the vocals I didn't like, so I'm sitting here racking my brain. Honestly, I'm sitting here racking my brain trying to think of something to criticize on, because you know me, I want to find something wrong with it, and I honestly can't. I can't really find anything about it I didn't like. Even the intro, being as subdued as it was, it fit. It fit. It fit the song perfectly. I loved the harmonies. I loved everything about it. I mean, yeah, I'm good with it. So, 9.1, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the show. Hopefully, I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you did enjoy the video and you would like to see more content like this, feel free to do so by joining the fan base and becoming one of us by clicking on that button down there. Yeah, you know the button I'm talking about, that button. Go and click on that button, join the fan base, and become one of us. Now, for whatever reason, if you don't want to join the fan base and become one of us, that's okay. I still respect you. Also, if you did enjoy the video, please feel free to give the video a thumbs up. It will do me a world of good and will do you absolutely no harm whatsoever. Finally, if you do join the fan base, there is a bell you can click on. Now, this bell will let you know whenever anything happens with this channel, including when new content gets dropped. So, if you want to stay in the know, click on the bell and you'll stay in the know. Well, that does it for this edition, folks. Until next time, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.